Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday market webcast. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. I was under the weather last week. I didn't really have a voice, so doing one of these without a voice is not really compatible with much. Daily chart. It's about 5 after 9, so we'll get through this pretty quick. Daily chart. You can see how tight the Bollinger Bands are. Bollinger Bandwidth is 2.51. So, we're in a consolidation here. All-time highs, 48.51. They bring it in here. They defend it. They couldn't take out 4,700 back on January the 5th. They've come back up to deal with the 9-day, which is your blue line, the 20-day, which is a green line, and we've been hanging out now for about 5 sessions. There's been enough elbow room to get handles done. It was a nice week in the room. That part was fine. But as far as that, what's that next leg? What's that bigger move? We're still in the middle of, what's next here? So you've got some parameters here, and you can see this is the hourly version of what you see on the daily chart. A couple false breakouts, a couple false breakdowns, some news here and there. So the weekly pivot this week is 47.88.17, and just as a note, the pivots from Friday, at the end of Friday, based upon the Friday numbers, are the pivots for today. Yesterday was a holiday. There was no regular trading session. So the trade date is trade date Tuesday. So yesterday was just basically a glorified Globex session. I peeked at it. We didn't mess with it. It wasn't really doing much of anything. It was just kind of hanging out at the hourly mid-band all day. And you can see that tight stuff right here, which is what that was. So weekly pivot, 47.88.17. You can see the 9-day. You can see the 20-day. 9-day and the 20-day. So 9-day, weekly pivot, 20-day. The zone from, call it 47.80 to 47.95, with the upper end being 4800, which is where the hourly mid-band is. So 47.80 to 4800 is the zone of, chop and whip and sloppy sometimes that is going to set up either a move back to the top end of this area here. So you're talking about, the 47.20 to 47.30 area, or a move back to look at the low from Thursday, which was 72, or the lows from last week, which came in Tuesday. Tuesday's low was 67.5. Monday low, that was 47.15. Back here was where they were dropping the ball. This might be a little much unless you get some news behind it that can really start to press things to the downside. But you've got this low and this low, but it all comes down to, are we going to get some kind of a decent move between 47.80 and 4800 that sets that up? So be patient today. Be patient. It's coming off a holiday weekend. It's in a consolidation phase on longer term. A great way to get chewed up is to try to short-term trade long-term inflection points. And certainly this consolidation period we're seeing 4 or 5 sessions is setting up whatever the next move is going to be. And with Bollinger Bandwidth at 2.51, it could go either way. So you don't need to anticipate the next leg of the market, because whatever the next leg of the market is, there's going to be plenty of time and plenty of handles to get involved. So, and you're not going to get any bonus points on your statement at the end of the month if you guessed right, because that's what you're doing. And if you keep guessing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you're going to exhaust your brain, you're going to exhaust your capital, and by the time the thing really is ready to move, you're going to have no interest in doing anything with it. It's going to be like eating your vegetables. Don't do that. Be patient. Plenty of elbow room to make your handles. But when runners start to get run back on, take your profits. Take your profits. Don't make assumptions about runners that they're not ready to make themselves. All right. Have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I'll have my normal voice in a couple of days. Be good. Talk to you then.
Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.